What's up, everyone, and happy Halloween. It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to Fantasy Cross Duels of Nightmare Hallows for Super Power Beatdown on the Soul Calibur 5 video game. And today's creepers I got here are Ash William from the Evil Dead versus Pumpkinhead. And I have no idea who is the Pumpkinhead. I never knew anything about this creature until 2022 on that Rise of the Boogeyman game. I think that game is from a computer, but from there on, that's when I discovered Herbert West and the Pumpkinhead. And I see that they are the creators of Alien. And I did see some clips and trailers of the film. And this monster, he moves like the aliens from the movie Aliens. And Ash Williams, he did fought creatures before, especially evil spirits and demons as well. I only saw one movie of the Evil Dead, and that is The Army of Darkness, and that one is the best one that I like. And the reason that I like it is because he made a robotic arm with parts of knight's armor. How cool is that? And I saw it like few times on TV, and I also saw it on Prime Video once. I'm not so sure if it's still there or not. If it is, I'm gonna see it again. So for this fight, I'm gonna go for Ash Williams because he fought more creatures like the Pumpkinhead. So let me know about this matchup. Who will win, Ash Williams or the Pumpkinhead? You decide. Alright, we're all set, enough chatting, let us begin. And before I start this video, if you don't like it, just click the dislike button. It's gonna be not a single problem. If you guys have a Nightmare Hollow for Super Power Beatdown, leave it in the comments and I'll do it for you. And your name will be mentioned on the video with your idea. And please check out the first episode I did. That was Jason Voorhees versus the Tall Man. Alright, we're all set. Let us begin. Ash Williams versus Pumpkinhead. Who's gonna be the second nightmare winner? Ash William from the Evil Dead versus Pumpkinhead. Let the nightmare begin. It was kinda complicated to make Pumpkinhead in the game, and I made Ash William a little bit shorter because the monster, he's much bigger than a human being, so that's why I made him a little bit shorter than the Pumpkinhead. And I see Pumpkinhead wins in this round, so the first point goes to him. Hopefully that NECA makes a Pumpkinhead figure, and NECA done a pretty great job with the other horror figures like Pennywise from the 2017 It, Ash Williams, Freddy Krueger, and the new Jason figure, the one came out I think 2020 or 19, can't really remember, you know, the one that has a fire blade. That one looks so awesome. And for okay, now we got a tie. Both creepers got 1 point each. I was trying to say is for Pinhead, I'm not sure it came out good or not. Well, everything else came out alright, but except for the head. The head looks kind of weird looking, and I'll see if I want him or not. And same thing for Ghostface. And the Michael Myers figure that I had before, and I sold it to Alternate Universe. And hopefully that Chris opens a brand new shop. Another point for Pumpkinhead, and clothes ripped out from Ash Williams. 2 points for Pumpkinhead and 1 point for Ash Williams. Because in 2023, that was last year, that's when I discovered that alternate universe, it was gone, and Chris, he had a good business selling comic books and figures, and that's where I bought my Pennywise figure because of him. And hopefully he opens a brand new shop. 3 points for the Pumpkinhead and 1 point for Ash Williams. The Rise of the Boogeyman game is all the slashers characters like Ash Williams, Pumpkinhead, Candyman, Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, and others I can't remember who else was in the game. But they should at least added one girl, and I don't know why they added 2 Jasons. Well, I like the one from Freddy vs. Jason. I like that one more than the other one, but still, why they put 2 of them? Another point for Ash Williams, 2 points for him, and 3 points for the Pumpkinhead. And that's where I discovered Herbert West from the Reanimator and Pumpkinhead, and also another one that's named Cop Madness something, I don't know the name. Also another character I never knew before. And I saw the trailer but not seen the movie yet. I need to see these movies, and hopefully that Tubi has them, because Tubi, they hold like the oldest movies of all times, from like the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, and the early 2000s. Now both creepers got 3 points each. In that game, that's when I discovered the Pumpkinhead and the other ones that I mentioned. In 2018, it was the year that Target was starting selling NECA figures because of Toys R Us, and they were selling some of the oldest horror figures of Freddy Krueger and Jason. I really miss my Freddy Krueger figure that I bought at Big Bad Toy Store and I sold to INS Bitchin' Collectors, but I don't like the dogs that he comes with. They're freaking scary, but the figure looks alright. 4 points for Pumpkinhead and 3 points for Ash Williams. And there was this one video that they make an alternate ending of Freddy Krueger versus Jason, that both of them went to hell, and that's where they bumped to Pinhead from Hellraiser, and it's saying why you two are fighting, and they said that would have been the best ending, but they didn't. It only happened on a comic book. Maybe I will do a stop motion of that. First I need to buy myself another Freddy Krueger figure, a Jason figure, and a Pinhead figure to make that stop motion. I see Pumpkinhead had won. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's second nightmare winner is Pumpkinhead, and there he is. You can see that I gave him a bunch of spikes all around, like in the shoulders, arms, and the legs, but I couldn't find anything to add like a pointy part around the tail. I did, but I couldn't make it bigger, so I pretty much gave him the cat tail instead. But yeah, Ash Williams did fight other creatures as well. And I see that the creators of Aliens, they decide to make another type of monster with their own creation. And I don't know what year that this film came out. I think it came out like almost the end of the 80s, because back in the 80s, well, 70s and the 80s and the early 90s, a lot of people were still terrified of horror, because in those times horror was very strong. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Ash Williams on this fight. So what do you think about this battle, guys? Who will win, Ash Williams or the Pumpkinhead? Let me know. Alright guys, that's all for today, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest, comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel for more fantasy cross duels of Nightmare Hallows for superpower beatdown on the Soul Calibur 5 video game. And please follow my Facebook page, Fantasy Cross Duels. Have a great Halloween, everybody, and take care and be safe. I see you next time. This is CN.TSUKAIMA, and he's out in line.